Hey everybody, it's Max with My Kind of Beats, and I hope you're having an amazing day. And we are now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where it's just a melting pot for unbelievable cuisines. Indian, Chinese, Malay, you name it, it is all here. And it's just gonna be an amazing trip, packed full of unbelievable flavors. This morning, I actually want to start off with the Malay traditional dish for breakfast, Nasi Lemak. I'm going to a place that's pretty well known, so I can't wait to get in here and see what it's like. I mean, fried chicken for breakfast doesn't get much better. Yeah, and we've made it to the first spot where we got the Nasi Lemak with the aromatic spicy chicken, and this is just smells amazing. I cannot wait to get in this. So Nasi Lemak, what it is it's a coconut flavored rice, and then what you typically do in its simplest version, they'll give you the sambal paste, and then you'll see you'll have the boiled egg. But with this version right here, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and get that spicy fried chicken because this place is famous for their spicy fried chicken, Nasi Lemak. Just like I said, it smells amazing. Cannot wait to get in here and try a bite of this out. Okay, so I've got to try out a piece of this juicy spice chicken. Oh my gosh, it's just so aromatic. You just smell the spices coming off here. Oh, I got a beautiful, tender little piece here I've already just pulled off. If that isn't a warm welcome to Kuala Lumpur, I don't know what is. That's a hell of a way to start my day off. I mean, I know I was going to live in Malaysia, but anywhere where you can have fried chicken for breakfast, I feel like it's just a place in the world that I'm meant to be. Chicken is so juicy, so tender, but it's not like heavy at all. It's not like fried where it's going to take on a lot of that grease. That crust though, it's just like a spiced explosion. You can tell they're just throwing a lot of spices in there. So what I want to do is I want to get some sambal. So I got a little anchovy in here as well. Put that rice, a little peanut. And then I'm going to try to tear off a little piece of chicken here. And I think get it all together. I think this is going to be magic. The money bite here. Oh, it's so sweet. I'll tell you what, you get it, and the coconut rice is sweet. You get the sambal, that's got sweetness in it too, but it really gives you that heat as well. You get the tender, juicy chicken, the fluffy rice. Oh, this all works together so well. Now we've got some pulled tea here, and then got a little piece of toast right here, where it's got some butter, and then some coconut jam in it. And so what you want to do is you want to dip it, get some of that pulled tea flavor, see it soak into all that bread right there. Dip it, and then go. That reminds me so much of my childhood, because I used to take like cinnamon sugar toast and dip it in chocolate milk or something like that. And that's exactly what this reminds me of. The tea's very sweet. It's almost kind of like a sugary, milked up tea, and then you dip it, and this toast just soaks in all those beautiful flavors. And then you get the coconut jam and butter, and then the little crispy bit of toast. Kind of like a cookies and milk situation here. Man, it's good. Alright, just had that amazing Nasi Lemak for breakfast, and now I'm out here by the Batu Caves, where we're about to go up right here, 800 steps to see the temple. Came on a great dude. There's a ton of Hindus doing their morning prayers as it is Sunday, and I just kind of want to get up here and show y'all how beautiful this place is. into the Batu Caves, where you can see a lot of Hindus doing their prayers, and then you just walk in here and it's amazing. You hear about this stuff, but until you're right here in the presence of it, it's just amazing how just overwhelming it is, just how beautiful it is, and just it's hard to put it in words how amazing this temple and this cave really are. And we were back down at the bottom. I thought Hong Kong had me prepped for this heat and this humidity, but I guess I was wrong. We're actually about to head to Petaling Street to get some Chinese influenced Malay food. I got a lot of delicious dishes that I want to try and find, so let's go ahead and head that way. And we've made it to Petaling Street, which is the Chinatown for Kuala Lumpur. There's only 2 Chinatowns in Malaysia, and Kuala Lumpur and then Penang, so I cannot wait to get in here and just check out all these vendors and stalls. Wow, you really do. You walk in here and there's just vendors of anything you'd ever want in here. Reminds me so much of the street markets in Hong Kong, but this place is huge. It's amazing, but I'm ready to kind of find this food section as after going to the Batu Caves and doing all those steps, kind of definitely working up an appetite, but I'm just going to enjoy this scenery and walk around and check it out.
可以了，可以了。
What he's doing is he's taking this rice flour batter, he's putting it in, and he's throwing some sugar on top of it, and he's either going to throw some crushed peanuts on top of it, or he's going to do a version where he's doing shredded coconut.
Okay.
So glad I found you. How long have you been doing this for?
40 years.
40 years. I
Yeah.
cannot wait to have this peanut and coconut pancake. I'm so glad I found you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Meeting that guy was everything I wanted to. He's so nice, but now I gotta find a place to sit so I can enjoy these. So I'm gonna start off with the coconut one. As you can see, looks beautiful. Got that beautiful crust on the outside. Oh, I'm ready to try this. Oh yeah. Piping hot. Gotta have these pure, fresh. Man, you get that crunch from the outside, and then the inside just ooey gooey with a subtle sweetness and that coconut flavor. Oh wow, this is amazing. It's just a pure addicting snack. That's just awesome. But this is the one I've been wanting to try. This just feels amazing. Texture feels awesome. Oh my god. That's it right there. This is the winner. This is what you got to come for. You know what this is? You know what they've done? Just like New York has made pizza portable, like on the go. Malaysia has made pancakes portable. I'm telling you, you don't have to have pancakes and sit down meal with a fork and knife anymore. You can have these while walking, driving, working out. Doesn't matter. You can have your pancake now. Oh, it's just crunchy, gooey on the inside, filled of the chopped peanuts and sugar. Just what a wonderful snack. I don't know how we are not eating this all over the world. This is a must come find when in Chinatown. Oh my gosh, so good. After that sweet little snack, I figured I'd get something a little sweet to drink too. Want to go ahead and get another pulled tea. I'm already wanting another one from this morning. I'm telling you, these things are a little addicting. I maybe need to be careful not to get too many of these this weekend. So this pulled tea came here in this beautiful little pouch here. Got it iced this time just to kind of pull off some of this heat right now. You can see just add just a little bit of sugar here. Just a little bit. Oh, warm in the morning was delicious, but this is just absolutely phenomenal. This is just what you need on a hot day. Got the sugar to keep me going. Got the refreshing tea just to keep me rolling and from dehydrating. So I just got met by some very nice locals that came up. Just unbelievably friendly people here in Kuala Lumpur. I don't know what feels better, the ice on my face or just drinking this. That drink gave me life. Now all I've got to do is find a little restaurant or something I want to get into and get some of these little Chinese Malay dishes. Got a couple on my mind that I want to try, so I'm So just trying to find a place where I can get in and find it. Feels like I'm just back in Hong Kong. Feels like I'm in a big old food court back in Hong Kong. So feeling really comfortable right now. Definitely gonna find those Chinese dishes like I want in here. Looks like you can get about anything in here. Some halal food. You can get some drinks, some smoothies. You can even get, like I said, you definitely got those Chinese dishes here. Looking for, like I said, a good Chinese restaurant where there's a lot of people. So I'm just gonna kind of keep walking around until I find a spot. So I ended up going with the Hokkien Mian, which is like a stir-fried noodle dish. You can see him when he makes it. He's just throwing in a ton of oil, crisping these noodles up, these thick, almost udon-like noodles. He's throwing a ton of ingredients in there. Throwing that dark soy sauce that just becomes so saucy and delicious looking. This is thick. This is piping hot. Just cooks it over that hot heat, and this just looks fantastic. You even realize that there's shrimp in here too. They even noticed they were throwing shrimp as well. So I got the pork, the shrimp, just the amount of sauce in this. I'm just ready to take a bite, but it's piping hot. I'm trying to stir it in right now, get it to cool down. Ultimate little bite here. As you can see, I got the pork, and then I got the noodles, and I think this is just gonna be the perfect bite. Just, that one made me speechless right there, and we all know I like to talk. It doesn't even take 2 seconds for those flavors to hit your taste buds. You get the fatty pork, but you do get the nice meaty burst of shrimp to kind of cut back. Oh, they're even throwing some type of little potato in here as well. Oh, no, that's like some type of little bread thing. I don't know what that is, but there's like a crunch to it as well. It's almost like a crouton for your salad. It gives you that little crunch factor. Wasn't expecting that at all. Oh, got a great huge bite right here. I'm gonna have to put it on my little spoon, my little scooper here. Just an unbelievably good stir-fried noodle dish. If you did throw some chili powder on top of this, it'd be amazing, but very thick, creamy umami, MSG filled, stir-fried noodles. I mean, it's an experience. These are the noodles you're gonna want at night before you go to bed, when you just want that food coma and you just want to pass out and have the best sleep of your life. Cannot stop eating these chewy, delicious noodles. So now I've kind of made my way to this little back alley, and you can just see there's a ton of like Chinese restaurants. It reminds me so much of back home again when you just find these little cooked food markets or these temporary food stalls. Back in Hong Kong, this is just what these little back alleys are like, and there's so many of these Chinese influenced Malay dishes here. This is exciting me. Gotta get one more dish. Gotta get one more little Chinese influenced dish before I head out of this area. So I found the dish that I wanted to try, fish head noodles. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but it's not fish head. What they do is they lightly batter these fish slices and they fry them up, and then they're throwing in this broth. And this broth, as you saw with her making it, she's throwing evaporated milk in there, but it's just a ton of these very thin rice noodles, and then she's throwing in that evaporated milk, cooking it down into that, giving that subtle sweetness, throwing huge chunks of ginger in there. You got the green onion and the scallions, and then what she's doing at the last, she's chopping up that fresh tomato and throwing it in there as well. Oh, and then they gave me this chilies right here, this little chili in the sauce. I don't know what all this sauce is, but it is loaded with chilies, and she told me to be careful because it's hot, and that's what I was wanting. Had a lot of sweet stuff today, so I'm ready just to get something that's got some more spice to it. You can just smell that ginger coming off of here. Ginger is so aromatic, which I love. I don't know, I've never had this much ginger in like a fish dish before, so I'm curious to see how it is. You got these beautiful fish fillets, as you can see right here. They're just fall apart tender. They're just breaking so easily. I'm just kind of stirring it. giving it a little cool down blow here. Trying to get the cool off before I just burn myself like crazy. Oh, beautiful noodle pool right here. Let's go ahead and see how it is. Whoa, that ginger kicks at the end. It's subtly sweet. You get like the slight evaporated milk sweetness. You get like kind of the fish soupiness that gets that taste of the sea. That little bit of sweetness, you get the fruitiness and the acidity from the tomatoes. But then that ginger, boom. I mean, that's pure ginger flavor coming in the back. Really attacking you, very refreshes you, like cleanses the palate, and just makes me want to dive in for more. Now I gotta try one of these fish pieces out right here. This looks tender. Oh, this looks so good. Oh. Oh. That is tender. Just fall apart. Gotta watch out for the bones though. Didn't know it had bones. You do not need teeth for this. This white meat is just meaty and tender and just fall apart. Pulling a bone out of it is just making this fall apart. These little bones right here are the only thing holding it together because it's been cooked to tender perfection. Did it over that high heat, so you just get that beautiful high heat smokiness in this dish as well. Oh, smoky seafood sweetness, acidity, you know, herbal from the ginger. And I think she's right. I think a little bit of these chilies right here is gonna make this the perfect dish. So let's add some of these in here and see how it is. Ooh. Oh yeah, that is it right there. I mean, that is an unbelievable bowl of noodles. Just an interesting take on flavors. Like, I feel like ginger, tomato, you know, green onions, evaporated milk, and fish should not go together. It just goes to show you, you never know where you're gonna find your peanut butter and jelly, you know? Those dishes are meant to be. I think before we wrap up this Chinatown in Malaysia day of eating, I need one thing. And when you're doing Chinatown, what is it? Soybean. So I got the tofu here. It's like a sweet tofu. They're putting like the sweet sauce on it. It's piping hot right here. So I'm just in this back little corner. It's the only place I can find to set up my camera. But I want to try this out real quick. I don't know what sweet sauce or syrup they're putting on this, but okay, it's just like a liquid, like almost like a brown sugar. It's got like a molasses flavor to it. It's very sweet. That's gonna pair beautiful with this creamy tofu. As you can see, the tofu is just so soft. Oh, it like melts in your mouth. You get it with the sweetness of that sauce. It's piping hot. This is delicious. Sometimes you gotta figure out what to do and how to hold the camera and how to eat certain things. Well, luckily this is so creamy and so smooth. You can just drink it like a drink. And that's gonna do it. What an unbelievable day. Full of adventure, starting off with the Malaysian classic Nasi Lemak for breakfast, but then getting over here and getting to the Kuala Lumpur, Chinatown, getting here, hitting these Chinese influenced Malay dishes, and just wow, I barely scratched the surface today. I could not be more happy with how much fun it was, but I did realize I needed one more thing before I left. That's another one of these.